My name is Loic, but most of my friends call me manager. So for this show, I will be like the VAR coordinator. And me, I go dey inside VAR room. I will decide which team get penalty, which one no get penalty. So that will be my role in this show. So on my left, I'll give the floor to my brother to introduce himself.
Okay, my name is Chibike, but my friends call me Chairman. But the chairman is not the chairman, just chairman, not the money part. The table pattern of the chairman. So
I am Romaric. Most of my friends call me Rico, also known as Power Grand. I'll be the enforcer. I'll be the enforcer. You know, when VAR decides say no, so decision it goes on. Can't stop one people that would enforce the decision. So I'll be the enforcer.
Thank you, sir.
I'm actually, most people know me as formally as Mr. Moses, but my friends call me the gods, and actually I want to be recognized as the gods as far as this VAR Republik panel, sport panelist is actually concerned. So I will actually be very happy to be appreciated and recognized as the gods. So it's going to be a very, very interesting session, and I believe that the viewers worldwide will actually find our sporting analyst analysis very, very interesting, and I believe that you're going to have a very, very splendid time with us, the VAR Republik panel. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the gods. Okay, so we're already in game week 2, but before we review game week 1, I want to apologize in advance. As you can see, I'm wearing a Man U jersey, but as the moderator, I'm supposed to be unbiased, but I can't help it. I'm supporting the best club in the world, so forgive me when I'm biased, please, in advance. So we'll go through a quick review of the first game week, which was last week. So to you, Chairman, what was your game of the week? What was your best game for last week?
Well, thank you, manager. If you ask me, there's no need. From the jersey I'm wearing, you know that my best game. You know this kind of game where you will lose and you will go and sleep. You even go for massage parlor because you were happy.
So people are happy losing.
No, it's not about happy losing. That for a long time, I was happy watching Man U play good football. You understand? So, and like my Arsenal friend, yeah, he was vibrating. He was scared from Bemo, from
Kunya.
No.
Just so many players.
But it's fine. My best game of last week was Man U Arsenal, and I was happy. And I believe that with that kind of game, we are moving forward to the promised land.
So based on that one game week, where would you put Man U? Season?
Like you said, I don't want to be biased, my brother.
No, you should be biased. You're allowed to be biased. Give your opinion.
No.
I'm the one who is not.
I'm in the
First?
No. But top 4. I'm going for top 4 this
Top
season.
4.
Yes.
Okay.
Because like I said, we're not playing any European football. We're just playing only domestic league this season. And I believe with that, we will have a strong team. I'm seeing Man U top 4 this season.
Okay. So Sir Rico, the enforcer. Which is the team that surprised you the most last week?
Personally, I think I was very surprised by Man U's performance. I was impressed, I would say. I kind of expected it because, I mean, having finished 15, there's nothing to...
Why are you reminding us now, sir?
There's no going worse than
new season. You are taking us backward.
No. There's no, like, you can't do worse than what you did last.
Oh.
But I was impressed. I enjoyed the game. But as a Liverpool fan, I would say I enjoyed my match very much. I mean, initially I saw the Liverpool Bournemouth match as a straightforward win for us, but we all know things turned, and anytime you get a last minute win, it's always exciting, and I enjoyed it personally as a Liverpool fan. So I will say those two are the matches I really enjoyed over the weekend.
Okay, so as a Liverpool fan, based on your first performance, you think you have a chance to
yes
win the league again?
It's going to be tricky. If I'm going to be honest, I would think Arsenal has the best team to go ahead and win this league. I would think Arsenal has what it takes.
The Arsenal Man U played last week.
Yes, that's that. I mean, Man U was very impressive. Arsenal was not in the top form, but we know the league just started.
Okay.
So most of all teams are not prepared. But if we look at it, Arsenal has almost every position in the pitch fully covered. They have a backup, like a recognized backup for almost any for all their 11 positions. So I think they are well equipped. Liverpool has spent, but Liverpool, if we're going to be honest, is still lacking in attack. If one of Liverpool's attackers should have an injury, we're lacking. We have Salah, Eketike, and Gakpo up front. Very good combination. But if one of them is out, we don't have any recognized person coming from the bench to take that. Midfield, I think we're pretty loaded in midfield, but defense also we're light. We have a centre back just Konate and Van Dijk. We got this guy recently from Palma. Can't remember his name. The 21-year-old guy. The thing is 18 or 20. The guy is quite good. He's quite good for his age, but we all know he's young and he's coming to the Premier League for the first time, so we need to give him time. So also the defense is a place where I look like if we have an injury, we're going to suffer. So that's why at the moment I'm considering Arsenal as City also looks a bit shaky. Like City, even though they trashed Wolves 4-0, the match wasn't really convincing to me. So that's why I still, based on the team, I'm looking at Arsenal as a favorite for me at the moment.
Okay, that's interesting coming from a Liverpool fan. Okay, so the gods, everybody seems to be talking about Arsenal. Is it coming home this season? Is it Arteta's year this season?
It has to come home. Because for the past 5 seasons, we have actually been dying to see that this title comes home. You see, our fathers used to say that when the gods is your shepherd, you don't need a German shepherd.
Okay.
This season,
the God is our shepherd.
We believe that the gods is our shepherd, and we don't need a German shepherd to help us to bring the title home. The title is coming home, and there's no doubt that last week opening Premier League season was actually the highlight of Manchester United and Arsenal football club. Everything was built around the Arsenal Manchester United match as the opening Premier League weekend, and Arsenal actually didn't really play well, to be honest. We have some poor performance in the midfield and all that. Manchester United showed a lot of resilience. They showed a lot of character. They showed a lot of determination with the likes of Cunha, Mbeumo, of course, representing the VAR Republik, African prodigy and all those things, and which we are actually very, very proud of. And you can actually tell that looking at what I'm putting on as a jersey, you know where my alliances lies. And my alliances actually lies with that of Arsenal Football Club. We are the Gunners. And it tells you that even at our very, very poor performance, we can actually come up with 3 very, very important points from Old Trafford. It's a beginning or it's a sign of better things to come. Like I said, we don't need a German shepherd. The gods is actually the shepherd of Arsenal Football Club this season. And we believe that this is our time to bring it home.
Okay.
And we believe that the crop of players that we have will bring it home.
Thankfully, the viewers are our witness. We shall be here till May to see whether the gods were actually your shepherd.
Let's hope it's not nearly.
Whether not the gods on Angondo there.
You know, be saying when I name German shepherd,
Okay, thank you. So we are the VAR Republic, so we have to check that our colleagues in England are doing the right job.
Sorry.
Were there some questionable calls, Rico, this weekend that you found you thought were not, or anything in particular you want to point out?
Yes. I mean, I've been a supporter of VAR, but at times I'm a bit skeptical, especially when it comes to the Premier League, which, as I believe, is one of the most competitive leagues in the world, one of the most entertaining leagues to watch. So I think they deserve to do better with the VAR situation. Like I understand the referee making a mistake and all, but with the VAR we have, I think we should review a lot of issues. Like we should be able to get the referees to. Maybe I'm biased, but one that comes to mind right now, it's the Liverpool game Liverpool, Bournemouth. I think just in the first half.
The handball.
Towards the end of the first half. I mean, I for the end of I've not seen any explanation. Usually, after the game, you see VAR sometimes come out to explain their decisions. I don't recall seeing any explanation about that because it was shown clear that it was a handball. It's not like the ball was drawn to his hand. The ball bounced and he was beaten by Ekitike to run clear on goal. And he sent his hand and hit the ball, misdirecting the ball, therefore causing Ekitike not to be able to control the ball. Making him not to have a clear run on goal. So I don't understand. It was maybe difficult for the referee to see, but I don't understand why.
Yeah, but that's why there's VAR.
Yes, I don't.
So
That's why, like
on field, referee cannot see it. VAR should be able to see
it beats my imagination why that was never that reviewed, and that almost costed us that match because if we had if they had a red card at that first half, there was no coming back from there.
So, Gods, any comments? Any questionable decisions against Arsenal?
For last week, I think the officiating was actually the opening weekend of the Premier League season. Actually, was very as an Arsenal supporter, I would say that the officiating was very, very fair. Though there were some clarion call for the goal to be disallowed that was actually scored by our defender Calafiori. But
in against Man U,
against Manchester United. But
so that was the right call.
I believe that call was the right call.
Okay.
Not just because I'm putting on the jersey, but because I felt that the infringement on Manchester United goalkeeper was actually not enough for the goal to be disallowed. So as overall, I felt that the officiating as far as the opening weekend of the Premier League concerned was fair. I will not say it's actually perfect, but I would say that it was actually fair to actually begin a very, very interesting and exciting Premier League season. So we look forward to see more of such important officiating decision that actually will better what we saw last season, which was actually in some certain situations was considered to be very, very unfair to some of the clubs that actually raised certain concerns with regards to the way the officiating actually took place in some of the matches. But we're looking forward to a very, very bright season, and we believe that the opening weekend give a little bit of an insight of what we expect to see like this. So on the overall, I would say kudos to the FA for such a very, very interesting Premier League opening season, opening weekend. Yeah.
Okay. Chairman, what's your own take? Do you think VAR has been just so far?
But they are not. The goss is saying kudos to FA for what? I don't because me we have to be biased in every angle. The infringement he was saying, there's nothing like it's not big enough to cancel the goal. That aside, Man U had a penalty
on Cunha.
Yes. Everybody know. Okay, what was VAR doing?
And VAR did not even visit it.
They not even went to check. And my Arsenal brother is telling me, well, you understand? Anybody that got a goal from the backyard will say, okay, let's go on. But you forget that he that fight and get 3 points, will still have a bigger fight to fight for. Okay. So the VAR was they need to do more, like Rico said. They need to do more. You understand? Right. That penalty.
They see paying you.
But it's fine.
Make your chest like this.
No, don't worry. I'm sure that if we meet them again, they will believe why.
So you are saying you mean in Emirates?
Okay, Emirates. Which was manager. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, now.
Me, I'm not scared of anything this season. I'm beating my chest.
Yes. Okay. All right, so we're going to carry out a very quick exercise. So those of you viewing, you can just use the comment section to do the same. We are all going to give our top 4 this season based on the first week and part of the second week. Based on what you have seen, who do you think is going to be top 4 by the end of the season? So those of you viewing us, you can just write it, do it in a comment section. List your top 4, and by the end of the season we'll come back and revisit this video and see who was right. So let's start with you, Chairman. Who is your top 4?
Sorry, top 4 is it accordingly? First, second, third.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with me. I'm going with Liverpool first.
Liverpool first. Yes. Okay.
Then I'm putting my team. No, there's no need.
Man U second.
Yes.
Okay.
Manager, call me anything. Call me biased, but Man U second. Then our our almost nearly Arsenal. They can take third. Then City can go fourth position. That's my top four.
So
I call it Liverpool, Man U, Arsenal, City.
Okay. So Rico.
Yes. It's hard because honestly, at the start of the season, before the first games, what I had in my mind, I looked at I had Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. But I mean, honestly, I've not been impressed with Chelsea. I don't know how others are. Chelsea won 5-0 yesterday, but I'm still not. There's something about them that I'm still not convinced. So, I think where I look at it now, especially with this Arsenal buy of Eze, provided the Odegaard injury of the day and Saka is not serious, then Arsenal, I would think they're well equipped to be first. I would go with Liverpool as a close second because I still believe that we might and we should be able to make some 2 quick signings before the end of it. If we're able to get McGay, which I understand we're pushing for very well, and we're able to get Isaac, then I might change my take. But I will go for us now as a close second. Man City 2 is not convincing. So, but I will go for, because of Pep, I'll go for them as third. And fourth, I think I'm starting to see Man U there. I was very impressed with the opening fixture, and considering the fact that they're not in Europe, if they are to have enough time to prepare for every game, one whole week to prepare per game, they should be able to come forward. So I think I'm going with Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Man U.
Okay. The gods.
Thank you very much, moderator. You see, sometimes my colleagues sometimes let emotions to actually override their thinking, their thinking ability or thinking them.
Shots fired.
Exactly, thinking and ability to actually analyze situations very, very properly and all that. We are not just Arsenal as a club, but right now, so to speak, we're actually the most valuable club as far as the Premier League is concerned. And you see, we don't live in the past. We are not living in the present. Glory, Manchester United is actually in the past. Now we are not actually looking at the present. And I want to believe that with the players that we have actually brought in this season, we can actually make a lot of impact. And I want to say that we will Arsenal make such impact to actually change the narrative this season. Yes, we can. We've actually done very, very important signings, and we've actually, for the very first time in 15 years or over 15 years, we've actually have a squad depth, which actually we have lacked over time and all that. So when you're looking at the top four, irrespective of the fact that I'm putting on Arsenal jersey, but I want to believe that this season, Arsenal is actually a team that is there to beat. Even with like my first my first analysis, I said something. I said even with the very poor performance of Arsenal, or when we were actually at our very, very poor form, we're able to get something out of Manchester United or out of Old Trafford, which is very, very difficult and unlikely. So it says a lot. So this season, for my top four, I'm actually picking Arsenal to actually win the league. And the second to come is actually Liverpool. Then actually having Manchester United as a third, and also Man City to finish as actually at the top four. This is actually my top four pick for this Premier League season 2025-2026 season. And I believe that these predictions actually will actually fall through. Look, I'll tell you something. You see, our fathers used to say that you cannot run and scratch your anus at the same time. We are not looking at who is running and scratching anus. We are looking at who is running. Actually with the so we are among those making analysis, but we're actually looking at the facts with the records that we actually have. So I believe that the 4 teams that will run this season, this new Premier League season, and will not scratch anus, is actually Arsenal in the first, Liverpool actually coming second, Manchester United actually coming third, and Man City actually coming fourth. That's actually my opinion about this new Premier League season.
Okay, there goes a quick interjection. So, considering the fact that you have been building this building, Terry said it's a very tall building now. Terry said it's a very tall building for 5 years. You have been building. Arteta has been building. Do you think if you don't win the league this season, should Arteta be sacked?
You see, Mikel Arteta has actually done a lot for the club. Looking at where we were when he actually was appointed to actually pick up the stripes, because we were actually struggling to actually qualify for a Champions League position. But since Mikel Arteta came in, he has actually done a very, very fantastic job trying to bring the team, or trying to put the team back into the European stage by actually qualifying for Champions League position, which was actually something that the team was actually lacking when Arsene Wenger actually left the club, with Unai Emery coming in, and it was a tussle, it was a struggle and all that. But I think Arteta has actually done a very good job. You see.
Okay, so thank you very much. Dear viewers, we hope you enjoyed the show. We will be coming back on a weekly basis with more hot takes, VAR analysis, and much more. Anything related to football, we'll be discussing it. If you liked the show, please just drop a thumbs up and ring the notification bell down. I think it's will be on this side or this side, whatever the case. Find it and ring it. We'll be back next week with more VAR takes. All right. Thank you. Catch you guys.